The process for manifestation and the process for healing are one and the same. These things are related. If you want to increase your ability to manifest anything in the external environment or anything within, then you need to learn how to heal. Because you cannot manifest a new version of yourself or anything in the external environment from a place where you have untreated wounds within. Because it's going to affect your thoughts, your emotions, your core beliefs, your energy. Everything is going to be affected by that. And you cannot move and operate from that place. You see, trauma is not what happened to you. It's the internal wound that you sustained inside. That person that wounded you didn't just hurt you that one time. The way they really messed you up was they planted certain seeds, certain memories. They affected your nervous system. They made it so that you do not have access to your executive functioning in certain parts of your brain that you're going to need if you want to manifest anything. You see, imagine somebody that was wounded as a child. And the way in which they wounded you was they kidnapped you. They didn't just hijack your car, they hijacked you. They threw you in the trunk, knocked you unconscious, and took you for a drive. And you remained in there for years. When you came to, you didn't know who you are, where you're going. You also picked up certain core beliefs. You now feel like a victim. You feel helpless, hopeless, powerless. And as you start to regain consciousness, you're groggy. You have to figure out who you are, where you've been, where you're going. You weren't in the driver's seat. You lost your agency, your autonomy. Your nervous system was hijacked. You see, they didn't just hijack you. They hijacked your brain, your memory, your nervous system, all of which will turn on like a faulty smoke detector. You have to regain control of your executive functioning, because when you're in your amygdala, when you're in your sympathetic nervous system, you do not have access to your prefrontal cortex, which is your executive functioning. That's what you use in order to regulate your emotions, make decisions. So you cannot make decisions. You can't regulate your emotions without your prefrontal cortex. There's no top-down descending inhibitory process. You're going to be living in a state of survival, and you cannot create from that place. You cannot decide where you want to go. You see, they didn't just hurt you then. They'll hurt you for the rest of your life until you learn how to heal. And you can't wait for them to come back to heal those wounds. You have to embark on this journey to heal and regain control of the only thing that you were supposed to have control of until it was stolen from you. Once you start to heal that, you can start to go from sympathetic to parasympathetic. You can start to rest. You can start to go into a rest and digest state. You can reintegrate your prefrontal cortex. You can regain agency and autonomy. You can start to decide where you want to go. You can start to